and welcome to today's live on Facebook. We are going to fight the forces of evil today and give you practical steps to manifest your destiny in 2025 and beyond. I am joined today by the amazing celebrity psychic himself, Quenton Stroud. He is joining us live from Malaysia. My name is Luke Lintott. I am a lifestyle consultant, best-selling author, yoga instructor here in San Diego, California. We are going to Thailand, y'all. And today we're going to give you steps that you can take now here in whatever country you live in, and steps that you can take for the coming year, whether it is joining us, it is doing something else. And I'm very excited to announce we are having the Thailand 333 sale, the Mind Body Spirit Connection sale. So it is $333 off the Thailand retreat. And if you sign up by the end of this year, this sale ends in 2024. You get a signed copy of my best-selling book, Wellness Unfucked, y'all. So this is going to be your foundation to manifest your desires. And there's actually an entire section on manifestation and your inner knowing, which we're going to touch a little bit upon today. Yes, there are going to be live readings with the Master Oracle himself, who works now with multiple celebrities who have millions of followers. And he will be joining us in Thailand. We have a luxury villa. We are going to go see the elephants. We are going to do a cooking class in Thailand and also really tap into our best selves and connect with the most amazing individuals. I would not have written this three-dimensional book, y'all, if I did not go on my retreat. So I'm so happy that I went for it, right? And we're going to talk more about manifestation as you get ready to call in love, health, happiness, beyond, success, money. Welcome, Q. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you for joining us. And I just wanted to open up, the line for you to share more about yourself. Anything else that's coming to mind?
Fantastic. Yes, this is thank you so much for having me on. I'm super excited every time I come on here because I get a chance to talk to everybody about what we're doing, what's opening up, what's transpiring for us, and more importantly, how this helps you to advance your life, advance yourself. And right now, I've been meditating on this all night, guys. Right now, I really want to talk to you about fighting the forces of evil. So I want to dive into that because I think most people um, live life in status quo, right? Most people live life in status quo that things are the way they are, things be the way they be, and nobody really understands what is happening. What are the forces that are getting people in this or keeping people in this place in their own life? So before I do that, though, I want you to do me a favor because I'm doing it myself right now. I want you to go ahead and share this live out. Share this live out because we're going to be fighting the forces of evil, and I want you all to share that out with the world. So I just shared it out to everybody now. So go ahead and do that. Share this out. But we're going to be fighting the forces of evil today. Now let me talk to you about this. Stay tuned because we're also going to be doing some live readings. And so I want to make sure that you're commenting below. Put your date of birth down in the comments below. I'm going to be I got a little sticky notes right here. So I'm going to be writing down your name and your date of birth if you want a live reading here on air. And I'm going to be doing that closer toward the end. But at first, I want to give you this vital data that's going to help you in 2025 and beyond. Okay. So, um, when we talk about fighting the forces of evil, what we're talking about here is how most people stay stuck in what they feel is the currents of life, the currents of life. And they just get in and you can ride the current. So let me be very clear. You can ride the currents and you can go with the flow. And I'm using that word in a negative way. You can ride the currents and you can go with the flow, but most people think that that is living. Most people think that just I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna go with the currents. I'm just gonna go with the flow of life, and things should be good, right? The challenge with this is that when you ride the currents, and you can, when you ride the currents, what ends up happening is that you don't necessarily know where you're going to end up. Hear me. You don't know where you're going to end up. And Luke, feel free to jump in anytime you want. But when you're riding these currents, you don't know where you're going to end up because the currents have a way of their own. The currents have they're flowing with whatever rhythms or whatever reasons they're flowing with, and you get to ride those things, and you can. I'm going to be clear. You can ride the currents of life. What the issues with that is that you don't know where you're going to end up, and you don't really have any control over the speed, another good word, the speed in which you get there. So when I talk about fighting the forces of evil, 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 is live backwards. LIVE. Evil is living backwards. Okay. Stop letting people think you think evil is saying cuss words and going to the casino in Las Vegas. Oh, they evil or whatever. That ain't evil. Evil is living backwards. Evil is living your life in reverse. Evil is not progressing in life. This is evil. What do you think, Luke?
Absolutely. And I just wanted to say like what you think often manifests. So if you're focusing on what's going wrong, you are focusing on what is evil, you are going to attract that into your life. And so I know for in terms of manifestation, I'm all about changing your vibration to change your life. This is something that's scientifically proven that, and you see it with water, right? When water is yelled at and cussed out and ridiculed, water will
Mm-hmm.
form crystals that are ugly when it freezes. When water is preyed upon, when water is loved, when water has humans that say positive affirmations to it, it forms into the most beautiful crystals. You can look this up. This is a study that was done in Japan. Now, the same goes with your body. This body right here is 70% water. So if I'm speaking to myself lovingly, which I have definitely switched up in my sobriety journey, I've switched up in my fitness journey, really taking care of my body. This is your most priceless possession right here, okay? You cannot go to Target and get a new body, y'all. And so just on in terms of that and like fighting the forces of evil, I just wanted to just invite y'all to shift how we are looking at whatever quote unquote evil you're facing slash know that you are above that evil, you're above the currents, and just because you see everyone else in your current reality going down one pathway in life, that doesn't mean that you need to go down the current that you see your family go down, you see your friends go down. I am so happy, Q, that I went on my first retreat in Mexico. I'm so happy that I started going to yoga every fucking day when I was going through a dark time,
Yes.
even though a lot of people told me not to. I had a lot of people come to me and say, Luke, don't do yoga. You can't afford yoga. Don't do that. That's not your thing. Like, and it's funny because people will project that energy upon you when they say those things. So I just want to invite you to take a chance on yourself. Let's take some new actions to get a new result. And I wanted to touch upon that. If you do feel like you desire something greater this year, I just wanted to invite you to like absolutely change your environment. And that's one of the biggest keys, like for me, has
Right.
been like, and that's why I partly went, I'm going to Thailand, y'all. I'll be joining y'all. I'm leaving in February as well. So I'm really excited to see you in real life. And the thing is too, in when we have human contact, which we're going to be having as when we're doing the yoga every day, we're doing the magic class, we're gonna go see the elephants, we're gonna go see the temples, we're gonna go to some really beautiful sacred sites in Southeast Asia with wonderful individuals of our sites. Like it's very healing. Okay. I can say it's incredibly healing. It's going to give you that hard reset.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is why I think this is important that we are on this live today, because when we talk about fighting the forces of evil, like I said, like this is not something that has to be done or could be done in status quo. You're gonna have to break out. Hear me. You're going to have to break out of that current, that flow, that energy that you're in, stagnant energy that you're in. Now, let me be clear. When I talk about currents, I'm talking about the things that life is happening around you and you're just moving in it. Okay? Life is happening around you and you're just moving in it. So if breaking out of that state, you understand, requires decisions. Conscious decisions. You're going to have to
Yes.
fight the forces of evil. You're going to have to fight to get out. You're going to have to fight to break free. You know what I'm talking about. When you're in that whirlwind, that whirlpool, when you're in that thing and it's just kind of spinning you around and around and around, you got to fight to get out. You got to fight for your life. I don't know who I'm talking to. Because right now, so many people are in this place where they don't even know that this is it. This is it. All day life. All their life. This is it. And it requires conscious decisions to get out. So when we talk about going to Thailand, when we talk about tapping into the magic and the mysticism, when we talk about doing conscious yoga, and let me tell you something what I love about Luke's yoga. So when we were doing yoga at a celebrity's house, we were in the backyard of the celebrity's house. We had got the pool and we had the beautiful grass, manicured grass was so nice. When we were sitting here, we were doing yoga, and I love my tree pose. I and so I'm doing all my yoga, and Luke is laughing at me because he loves when I do my little tree pose. That's the right one, right?
He's
Tree pose,
moving.
right, Luke?
Yeah, Bakasana tree pose. Yeah.
Yeah, the tree pose, yes. So when I'm doing my tree pose, Luke laughs at me, but I was having the time of my life. Okay. Exactly. I was having the time of my life learning how to move my body in this state of absolute bliss, learning to move
Yes.
my body in a place where I feel good about me. And it kicks in some kind of hormones. I don't know what it is, endorphin, serotonin, melatonin, or whatever it is. They feel good. Okay. All right. But you get into this state where you're making these conscious decisions with your life, and it feels wonderful to do that. This is what we're talking about. And so when we talk about going to Thailand, we're talking about making a conscious decision to break free from the mediocrity. It's an ugly word. So ugly word. Mediocrity, just stuck in the middle. Malcolm in the middle. That's you. Malcolm in the middle. And it's time to make these conscious decisions to break free of that. What do you think, Luke?
Absolutely. And I wanted to mention that the typical person has 6 to 8 individuals inside of them that is running the show. So there will be voices inside of you that will say, Luke, don't do that. Don't go on that date. Don't waste your time going to Thailand. Let's go spend that time and energy on something I like. Spend it on, and we're in a time now here in the United States where y'all know a lot of us are getting things that we like, not we love. So you might be focusing like, damn, spending, getting these little things on Amazon that add up and up and up, getting these, but you don't really need them, right? They don't make your life
Mm-hmm.
transformational. Thailand is life transformational. You are returning back to your homeland, wherever you're from, as a completely new individual with massive, huge connections, with a new lens. Your eyes will be opened. 100% of the people signed up right now for the Thailand retreat have never been to Asia. Okay, so you will not be alone in being the first person going to Asia. Q has lived in Chiang Mai, Thailand. We have someone who lived there. My corporate client is based in Chiang Mai, Thailand. So we will be collaborating with them, with their team and all that great stuff. The artisans live there. I've actually met some of them when they visited here to San Diego. So you're going to get a very true, authentic experience, once in a lifetime experience. After the retreat ends, you can't go back and do this. It already happened, right? It's one of those live things that's like really once in a lifetime. It's so different than simply buying a purse, buying some shit on Amazon, right? Like let's really rethink where those priorities are. So I just wanted to explain that like going back to that mediocrity, a life is a terrible thing to waste. So like if you're just doing the same shit and you're working hard to pay bills, if you are now let's shift that. Let's like reimagine like what your priorities are in life, because a lot of the times, and this is why it's important in manifestation. One of the first steps is simply deciding what you want. A lot of times we actually are chasing after the dreams of our parents. We're running after the goals of our
Mm.
society, and we are entering right now a new world era. There's something called the 500-year history. History repeats itself. We just had a repeat of the 1918 pandemic. We're having a repeat of the 1920s, the rolling 20s. We got some stuff coming up that we'll be repeating. Now, the world era that we're in right now began after World War II. We know that things are shifting. We know we can see it. There's the signs here in the USA, and I know
Mm-hmm.
different countries are at different periods of that world era, okay? So it's like this is a time now more than ever that it's so important to work on your mind, body, and spirit, which is the key to what we're going to be doing in Thailand, and of course that manifestation healing work. So I just think no, absolutely no one that sign up for this experience will regret it. And so I just wanted to invite you, of course, to like dip your toe into it. This is a sale. There's a reason why you are watching this live. There's a reason why you're watching the replay that we popped up in your algorithm. Okay, I am not AI. I'm a living, breathing human. This is us. And we're stepping into a time queue where live experiences, live performances, live human beings and connections is the most valuable thing now that we are entering the era of AI. So these types of things, this isn't something that you can get from simply like seeing a 10-second reel, right? Or seeing, this is so deep. This is
Right.
this is really your changing your vibe, your energy, changing your life. So I just wanted to really like to invite you to simply book that call, do the reading today with Q, take that step into the unknown because that is how you create the life that you desire is by taking a new, different action that yes is uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Just do it.
it definitely has to be a conscious decision, and it has to be something that if you have that feeling in you, right? And I talked about earlier about moving your body with how it feels so good. If you have that feeling in you that traveling the world, that going to Thailand, that experiencing different parts of planet Earth is something that feels good to you,
Yes.
why not take advantage of it? Why not dive into what is happening in a larger sphere, a larger world? And it ain't a small world after all. Okay. Don't let people trick you. It's a small world. That's a song. That's to lull you to sleep. It ain't. It's a big world with beautiful people, amazing animals and creation, all these wonderful things that are happening, and you get a chance to take advantage of that and tap into it. Now, catch this. When we're talking about fighting the forces of evil, point number three. So, point number one was you got to do it with conscious thinking. Conscious thoughts are what's going to help you fight the forces of evil. Number two is feeling, feeling life, feeling good in your life, feeling good in your body, feeling good in your mind, feeling good in your soul, feeling life, right? Point number three, and this is probably a little bit more apropos to what we were talking about earlier, is that point number three, you have to move with rapid change. And I know Luke
Hmm.
don't like it when I say that. Luke don't like it. Let me tell you, Luke don't like it when I say that. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because most people need gradual, incremental change, and that's true. Luke, I know what you teach, and I know what you know, and you said it right. So I'll be very clear. Luke is right, and yet, and yet, if you're gonna fight the forces of evil, you gotta have some power, baby. Okay, you got to have some power behind you. You got to have something that's gonna make you when you throw a punch, it shatters everything, right? When you think a thought, it shatters all limiting beliefs. When you bust through, you busting out. Okay. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about fighting the forces of evil. Comment below about that because I'm talking about rapid change. I'm talking about you deciding, conscious thought, that I'm going to feel good in my life. I'm going to feel good in my body. I'm going to feel good in my soul. And you deciding to make rapid change in your life right now. Those are the 3 points. That's what I'm giving you when I'm talking about fighting the forces of evil. I'm talking about getting out there and breaking free from those limiting beliefs that have kept you stuck. And you got to do it with force. Fight the forces of evil. Because let me tell you something. Evil ain't evil ain't weak. Okay? Evil ain't weak. The things that keep you stuck in your status quo, the things that keep you stuck in mediocrity, it ain't weak. It ain't for play. It will keep you down if you let it. That's why we're here. And that's what we're going to be teaching on. That's what we're going to talk about. And I cannot wait. So I'm we're going to be doing some private readings. Put your date of birth down in the comments below. Share this live out if you want a private reading. Share this live on your page if you want a private reading, because I think it's going to be really, really great as we're talking about fighting the forces of evil. That's what this reading is going to be about today. What do you need to do for you. This is private. This is for you. What do you need to do to fight the forces of evil? That's what we're going to be talking about today. Go ahead, Luke.
So I wanted to say on the
Uh,
counseling side, the human brain remembers something negative 8 times more powerfully than something positive. And so likewise, when you have experienced any evil, any trauma, any challenges, that can sometimes sabotage you, that can get you stuck, that can keep you drinking, that can keep you eating, that can keep you addicted to porn, that like the list goes on. It's not just one thing, right? So it's about really shifting how you perceive those experiences and also of course, shifting how you deal with those feelings, right? And I did a live the other day. My book was a bestseller, by the way, in emotions and mental health on Amazon. And emotions is where everything begins, how you feel
I see
about
you,
what
Jasmine.
shit you're going through. And so I just wanted to invite you. So that's what we're going to be doing in at the retreat is we're going to be really reframing a lot of the things that you may have gone through and also deciding what you're calling in so that you step into that manifestation, that love you're calling in, your partner, business, success with the right energy. Now, we could take all of the actions out there, right? Check, 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 check. But if your energy is off, when that train of success comes your way, boo, you are not going to be able to get on that train if you're not ready, okay? And so we're going to keep you ready for that through coming to the retreat. And I know for the folks that have already signed up, I've already noticed a change in their energy. That's just in that energy of committing to Thailand. And I know for me personally, I would not have dared to live greatly if I didn't go to my first retreat, if I didn't take that leap, if you will, when I went to Mexico in 2019. Little did I know that COVID was going to happen 4 months later. I founded my business before the landslide of other folks that had founded it. And I had that resilience to pivot, to go online, to write this damn book, which I actually manifested in 2019 at my first retreat. And here it is, boo, in the 3D. And so like I just wanted to say that we are going to encounter haters. We especially the more visible that you get, the more you go into, business and beyond. Now, it's just about how you deal with it, right? If you're ready for it, okay? Because there's going to be highs with the lows, and it's about being ready, okay? Like kind of like what you were saying. Yeah. Anything else to add?
Yeah, we're 100%. And this is what's important. When you get to this retreat, you're going to be in a place where your your mindset has shifted already because it's uh, a a decision that I'm going to be here, I'm going to get here, I'm going to be present in this moment. Well, then you're going to experience the food. Let me tell you something. Northern Thailand food, I know what I'm talking about when I talk about what I'm talking about. Okay? Okay? Northern Thailand food is absolutely amazing. My mouth is watering right now. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. So Northern Thailand food is absolutely amazing. And in fact, if and get this, everybody don't like the same thing. Catch this, where we're going to be staying in Niman, we're going to be in Niman, which is the area that we're going to be staying in Chiang Mai. There's a amazing Mexican restaurant. And Luke, I know you live in San Diego, you right there above the border, but tell you what, this Mexican restaurant be hidden. They have the burritos and they have the oh, it's just so good. I'm sorry. It's such good food. Okay. Well, then you're gonna get a chance to go and experience the elephants and connecting with the elephants, feeding them. We're going to be giving them medication. We're going to be giving them everything they need to survive and to thrive. You're going to be a part of expanding the dynamics of human existence through helping out our living creatures, creatures who have been abused and beaten. And these are rescue elephants, right? That have been used for plantations and other things in other parts of the world. And they bring them here to these sanctuaries, which we're going to be a part of. These sanctuaries in Thailand, where you get a chance to help out the elephants. They're so gentle. They're so amazing. They put their trunk around you and they just love on you. It's such a great experience, right? And so you're going to be able to do all that. We're also going to be doing what's called, you, Luke, you tell them about the yoga. Tell them about what you're going to be doing with the daily experiences that we're going to be having.
Every single day that you are in Thailand with us in our luxury via, by the way, we got a pool, we got 3 jacuzzis. It's going to be amazing. Once again, it's basically the Beverly Hills of Chiang Mai. I'm very excited because it's my favorite part of the city. you're going to be doing yoga and wellness. I'm also trained in massage. I also am going to bring my aromatherapy, right? You're going to get it all. Like Mercedes-Benz experience of yoga, and it's catered to the bodies that are there. I work with clients 84 years old all the way down to 20s. My 84-year-old client right now, she's on a 2-week vacation. She's going to Florida, she's going to Wisconsin. She just went on a cruise in the South Pacific. Your 80s, your 90s, hello, your hundreds, they can be amazing if you take care of your body. Now, I'm going to give you the foundation to truly take care of that physical form. And it doesn't matter if you have never done yoga. You are going to still love, 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 love doing the wellness with us. And you're also going to get a taste of hypnosis. Okay, so I have about 80 hypnoses online. Hypnosis is basically a deep meditation with an intention. Now we're going to be doing hypnoses that are about manifesting your desires and and we're going to have that go hand in hand with the workshop on self-love, on leadership, on manifestation, okay, using energy
Mm,
to magnetize your desires. And once again, I would not be where I am today, Q, if I didn't use hypnosis. I faced a lot of shit growing up. I faced a lot of hard things that I am so thankful for. I'm grateful that I had six parents. I'm grateful that I was beat up, that I was made fun of, that it's made me more empathetic and more resilient. And once again, it's about reframing those experiences so that they're actually not holding you back. They're wisdom, right? Use your wounds as wisdom. So we're gonna
mhm.
we're gonna go deeper into that now. Also going to be doing some breath work, so you will be getting naturally high with us. I was literally just doing some breath work earlier today with my friend Kelly. It was her birthday. So yeah, I'm highly skilled at all these great things. This is my passion. This is my purpose. I've worked with Lululemon, Nordstrom, Viore Clothing, Lotus and Luna, multiple companies, multiple individuals with celebrities. So I'm going to be joining y'all every single day, and it's going to be wonderful, amazing, beautiful. And as we touched upon earlier, this is an all-inclusive retreat. All you need to think about is getting your tickets, your plane tickets to Northern Thailand. Number two, your passport. You just need to get those two things and then show up. We're setting up pickup at the airport. We are setting up all your meals. We're gonna take you out to the temples. You're gonna see Doi Sutep. This is a all gold temple that is like National Geographic. You are going to see the whole city from above. You're going to go visit the elephant sanctuary. You are going to come with us and go on a cooking and food tour. So you're going to learn about, and so the
Mhm.
thing is, Q was touching upon this. All of the ingredients in Thailand are organic. So you're going to really replenish your body with really fresh foods that feel amazing. And this can, of course, serve for your foundation for health and wellness. When I came back from Asia, my last trip, I transformed how I was eating. I was eating oatmeal every day. It was boring. I came back I started cooking like crazy. I'd be making like my vegan mac and cheese. I actually made Asian food when I got back. I made pad see ew. I've really had a lot of fun with it. So you're gonna come back with tools that you can apply immediately. You will come back with direction, with focus, with clarity, with actionable steps. And yes, like I said, if you sign up by the end of this year, yes, you even get a copy of my book. You can be, and this is a workbook. This is interactive. I don't just tell you these are the 10 steps to take. You reflect, right? You create what the life that you desire. And actually, in section 6, manifestation and your inner knowing, I go deeper into this. We are in the most distracted time in human history. Millennials, you are
Mm.
spending about 11 years of your life on your phone. And we are getting 74 gigabytes of information per
Wow.
day. That is more information than the average human got 500 years ago in their whole life. So it's amazing. It's about how we look at that information, how we use that information. Okay, so this can be a huge benefit. However, since people are distracted, this can sabotage you from even taking action, right? This can stop you from doing anything. It's very comfortable to just
Hey,
scroll.
Johnny.
All right, so I just want to say,
Right.
like, we're gonna really like reprogram, and I'm gonna share the system with you to really manifest your desires, so that you do not necessarily become what you see. You become what you desire.
I love it. I love it. Put your date of birth down in the comment below. We're gonna start to do some live readings real quick.
Yes.
Before we do that, I wanna close out this part about the retreat and just say while I'm there, I'm gonna be teaching you about magic. And we're going to be going even deeper because I'm going to be talking about meta magic. Meta magic is even deeper than that, where it's not just affecting your outside world. It's also transformational in the sense that you're going to do some alchemy. And we're going to be doing alchemy. We're going to be working with this thing where we're going to be turning what's mundane into what's superior. We're going to be turning lead into gold. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Let me tell you something. Everything I touch turns to gold. Everything I touch turns to gold. I got the Midas touch, baby. Look, even my car's got the gold. Look at the gold. See that gold shimmer? Look at that shimmer there. Like everything I touch turns to gold. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be teaching you how to have that same experience, that same effect in your life. This is an absolute wonderful time. Thank you so much for sharing the live out. Thank you so much for the live. Put your date of birth down in the comments below to get your live reading. Let me write this down. I see Johnny. Johnny wants to get a live reading. Thank you for raising your hand, Johnny. I love it. Let's see. Okay. And the last thing, so I'm gonna teach you meta magic, and then we're gonna have something called Zendian. Let me tell y'all about Zendian.
Yes.
Zendian first started back in 2015, almost a decade ago. Zendian first started back in 2015. I was invited to Encino, California to be a part of a huge sorority event. And they wanted the readings and to do the stuff that we normally do, but then they said we want to do something more. We want to talk to you. That's how they said it. We want to talk to you. And so we set up this thing called the Zendian. And so you got people chilling out, you wearing your pajamas or whatever you got going on, just come really relaxed and really just ready to connect. And in Zendian, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be connecting with each other. We're going to be sharing, and you can feel the energy. You can feel like this golden thread that connects all of us in the room, in the space. And there's going to be wisdom shared. There's going to be insights. There's going to be dealing with your own personal stuff, right? In Zendan. Bring it to Zendan, y'all. We're going to have one-on-ones. We're going to have time to talk to you individually, but bring it to Zendan because there's something about a container. There's something about a collective that when people are together, that energy multiplies. You understand what I'm talking about, right? That energy multiplies, and that's the place where you're going to be able to get that done. So let's go ahead and jump into the live readings. Is that okay, Luke? We go ahead
Yeah,
and
and
jump into live readings?
I wanted to just reiterate too, like leave space in your suitcases because you're gonna get some souvenirs when you're there. I got this shirt from Thailand. It's where I get my all my fashion is when I go to Asia. Jewelry, they have the best paintings, everything spiritual. It's gonna be wonderful, amazing, beautiful. Number two, I want to reiterate, it is $333 off. We have the 333 sale going on now live. You get a signed version of my book, $100 value included in your registration. We have a payment plan. So do go ahead, schedule your call. Let's chat. There's no obligation with the call. It's just an opportunity to learn more. It's a retreat consultation. So do go ahead and
Hmm.
book that session with yours truly. And if you desire to also meet with Q, do let us know. I'm here committed to your success. I have openings on Monday next week and Friday and until the 31st. So let's chat.
Let's do it. Let's do it. And you guys can call me anytime. Listen, I don't get caught up in the caught up. Okay. You can call me anytime. I've had people, I've been up last night, I was on the phone till 2 o'clock in the morning talking to a client last night. So call me anytime, reach out to me, message me on Facebook, and we can go ahead and connect that way as well. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive into the live readings because I think this is going to be super important. I saw Jasmine first. I think I saw Jasmine first that wants to do a live reading, and then I see Johnny. If you want to do a live reading, do me a favor, share this out and do this. Don't just share it. Don't just share it on your page. Share it on your page, but don't just share it on your page. Go into your messenger. So share the messenger, and anybody with a green dot, if they got a green dot, that means they active right now in Messenger. Go ahead and share it on Messenger in the green dot and say, you got to get here. They're doing live readings here. And I want to go ahead and dive deep. Listen, while I'm available, use it. While it's here, use it. Because I'm telling you now. Okay, Jasmine says she's here. Okay, fantastic, Jasmine. Jasmine, this is for you. We're going to deep dive. And we're talking about fighting the forces of evil. So this reading is about fighting the forces of evil. That's what we're doing this, okay? So Jasmine, we're about to fight the forces of evil with you. Mm, there we go. There it is. Okay. Okay, Jasmine. So we're gonna help you fight the forces of evil today. So first of all, let me just say this. Thank you, Spirit. Let me say this. Um, you're not meant to be alone. Hear me. You're not meant to be alone. And what Spirit is showing me here is that it's time for you to remember the connection, remember the way that feels when you're connected, when you're tapped in, when you're with the one. Okay. When you're with the one, remember how it feels when you're with the one. And I'm talking about the best feeling, the greatest feeling, the highest feeling. And start to plan more of that. Okay. Start to plan more of the together time. Start to plan more of the this is our time now. This is us time. This is we time. We having a dinner. We having an event. We doing something. We that's your word. We okay. And so I want you to plan that out. Plan more we time is what Spirit is showing me. The other thing I'm seeing here is that you know it doesn't always require starting over to start anew. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? It doesn't always require starting over in order to start something new. And so you can make a new start. You can make a new way for yourself. I talked about earlier about getting out of that current flow. Let me say something. Anytime, I don't know why Spirit is showing me this, but I'm seeing it now. Anytime you send out your resume, you heard that word before, resume. Okay. I don't have one of those. Resume. Anytime you send out your resume, you're saying you want they made it sound pretty, but you're saying you want to resume your status quo. You want to resume that. Okay? And so all I'm saying to you is you can start anew without starting over. Okay? It doesn't take you having to start all over again. I gotta start all over. I gotta do all this again. It don't always take all that. Okay. And so it might not require you sending out a resume. I'm just saying. Okay. It might not require you sending out a resume. It might require you sending out a proposal. It might require you sending out an investment proposal. It might require you sending out something else, a grant proposal. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you get it. Your mother's energy is coming through here with destructive energy, mother destructive energy, mother destructive mother. God dang. Destructive mother. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Destructive mother energy crashing down, crash and burn. Okay. All I'm gonna say is that keep yourself safe, keep yourself together. You already know what it's given, and I love you very, very much. Okay. That's for you, Jasmine. Whew, my goodness, that hit me. Look, you want to queue up who's next? I think Johnny is next. Oh, so while I shuffle
I
my
mean,
cards.
let's see, just a moment.
Wow.
I love that. It's so always amazing to see. I've heard some of Q's readings. He's been able to tell when ladies are pregnant when they're not even showing. He's been able to tell, call in love for clients. Like it's just amazing to see the impact of what you do. And yeah, I think it's so cool. Okay, let's just see who's next. I am seeing, yeah, Johnny 12-6.
Johnny 12:6. Okay, Johnny, this is for you. Johnny said this might be a piggyback reading. Some of that's meant for me. She said, Jasmine said, I'm on it. Okie dokie, I'm ready. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes, Jasmine. Ah, I love it. Fantastic. Whew, when that mother energy came through, that slapped me like a ton of bricks. Okay. Anyway, we'll talk more, Jasmine. Johnny, this is for you. Okay, there it is. It just jumped out. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, one thing I won't say about you, Johnny, is I won't call you boring. I won't call you boring. Okay. One thing I'll say about you is that, even with your Sag energy, you definitely have this way about you that is always gonna bring the light, always gonna bring the fun, always gonna bring the fireworks. That's what I'm getting here, fireworks. So I love that about you. So I won't call you boring. What I will say is this: life can get humdrum, life can get a little status quo. And for you to fight the forces of evil, you're going to have to do something different. I'm seeing cutting it off, chop. I'm seeing chop. I'm seeing King of Swords. I'm seeing make new contracts. I'm seeing make new agreements. I'm seeing get in somebody's boardroom and you don't walk out until you get a deal. You don't walk out, you don't leave. They're gonna have to call security to come get you out of there. Absolutely not. I'm not leaving until I get a deal. I'm not leaving until we hammer this out. I'm not leaving until we figure this out because I gotta do something different. You understand what I'm talking about? And this is going to require negotiation. They're not going to have it handed to you on a silver platter. They're not going to give it to you just willy nilly. It's going to require negotiation. It's going to require fighting it out. I've cut a lot out. Yes, you got to, man, because this is showing me that you're going to have to chop some stuff out. You're going to have to get rid of some things. You're going to have to uninstall the app. Uninstall the app. Just take it off. It's coming off today. It's scary. It's interesting, but you're gonna have to uninstall it. Them. It's more than one. Okay. The reason why is because we got to get you out of self-imposed bondage. Self-imposed bondage. Okay. We got to get you out of this. We got to get you out of self-imposed bondage. This is keeping you stuck. It's and look, ain't nobody around her. Ain't no guards, ain't no security, ain't nobody. This is her in her own jail, tied up, bound the arms and the hands, bound around the eyes, the blindfolded, can't see nothing, can't see a way out. Self-imposed bondage. Okay? It's time for you to break free. And so don't leave until you hammer out a deal. Don't just go in there. You go ready. You go ready. And if you need some help getting ready, you call me. We're gonna get you ready because it's time for you to do something different. And quite honestly, with the current, thank you, Spirit, with the current administration, okay, with the current administration, now is the best time. Now is the best time to start to do something different because you're going to be able to pull in some resources that you didn't think you could pull in before. You didn't know you could pull them in before. Message me, please. Message me private. I'm gonna tell you how to get them. I'm gonna tell you how to get the money. God, that's for you, Johnny. Take it away. Oh boy, he said, "Okay, this makes sense." We're sorry, Johnny. We're sorry. You're absolutely right. Yes, this is a perfect time. Anyway, if you want to get a reading, please put your date of birth down in the comments below. Share this out on your live. I'm still doing readings here. We got about 10 more minutes. We got about 10 more minutes while we prepare to go to Thailand. Luke, tell them about Thailand and tell them about what the session with you when they contact you, what the session with you is going to consist of. What are we talking about in this session?
Yeah, so during the retreat consultation, we're going to go deeper into any of the things that you are manifesting. I'm going to give you a roadmap to success. And a lot of these things can be found in my book to call in your desires. So I'm going to give you some actionable steps you can take regardless to what you decide to do. And we're going to talk more about why you are drawn to Thailand, what you desire to get out of it. We are catering this retreat to the individuals that are signing up. And of course, the activities and all those great things. So it's an opportunity to go deeper. I'm a certified counselor, yoga teacher, personal trainer. Also, I'm certified in Reiki. So I have a lot of tools to offer. I'm a leader in holistic health, committed to your success. And so this is a free coaching session that you get to meet with me one-on-one for those 30 minutes, okay? And I wanted to also of course talk more just about that experience of like getting out of the bubble that is America, right? Like getting into this new culture in the East. In my master's in counseling, we learned about how the East versus the West looks at the world. Here in the West, we look at the tree. We look at one person individually. They say in the East, people look at the forest where Q is right now. They look at the bigger picture. And I know for
Hey,
me,
Mona.
it's almost like me going to Thailand has opened my eyes and really helped me tap into who I truly am. And you're getting outside of this culture that is America, outside of whatever energies that used to hold you back, right? Because you are not those energies then. And I did want to of course touch upon that we're going to be doing the yoga, we're going to do the wellness, we're going to be taking you to all of the best places, getting you some beautiful pictures. You're going to be making some lifelong friends. I am seeing, I actually have some flowers right over here for my client I will be seeing tomorrow that blossomed from the first retreat that I went to, right? It's one of my friend's mothers. I've been working with her since 2019, and that was when I first started my business. And if I didn't go on this retreat, if I didn't make human to human contact, those things would not have happened. And I founded my business 2 weeks after I did the retreat. And so get ready, like Q said, for the first drastic step is simply coming, deciding to join us, deciding to make that call, coming to Thailand. The next one is, of course, when you get back to America, when you go on those dates, when you call in love, when you found the business, when you call in the new clients. And I wanted to say too, irregardless of what you decide to do, really give yourself space to reflect and decide what you want. Okay, like this is a turning point. It is the we're closing out 2024, and I wanted to just invite you to just really think about who you're becoming. And because
Mhm.
like, and in my book in section 6, Manifestation Your Inner Knowing, I talk about how you need to be that person now who does the things that is necessary for you to have what you desire, have whatever it is that you want. We're going to flip it with manifestation. So be what would that person that already has what you want, what would they be like right now? How can you be them now? And pen to paper if you have no one to talk to. And then I'm a living, breathing human being. I would love to talk with y'all. So do click on the link. And I wanted to just also break down right now. If you sign up for our wonderful retreat, we have a payment plan, what, $333 off. So it's 889, 889, 889. So 3 easy installments. So we're here to make it happen. And there's
Love
some
it.
amazing deals on flights. So we're here to help with all that. So do comment below if you're interested. And we have only 5 spots left. You will not
Yes.
regret it. Trust me.
Yes. Let me tell you, this is fantastic. I think I just saw Mona in the room. Mona, if you're in the room, go ahead and put your date of birth down in the comments below. I appreciate that. And share the live out, guys, so that we can get a couple more people on before we close out. We got about 7 minutes to go before we close out. Luke has a hard close because he has a client that he has to get to. And so that's wonderful. Anyway, Luke, while you on,
Yeah.
while you on,
Do me. Let's
I
do
just
me. You know me, January 29th. I'm an Aquarius. I'm a free spirit. Yeah, go right
right,
ahead. I would
right.
love to hear it.
All right. Oh, that's for you, Luke. It just flipped over. All right, let me get you one more. Oh, oh. Okay, listen. So it says two things. It says you won't be single long. You won't be. That's the first thing that came up. You won't be
Ooh.
single long.
Okay, I
Listen,
received that.
you ain't gonna be single long. You about to get it good. You about to get it good. Look, because it's showing divine partnership. 2 of Cups. It's showing divine partnership. You about to get it good. Okay. And in this, it's showing up very strongly
Yes.
because I'm gonna say this because is being single, and I don't know who this is for, whoever's listening, being single allows you to tap into some personal things, some personal wisdom, some personal insights that you need. But catch this, the purpose of insight, I teach this all the time. You get insight and foresight. The purpose of insight is so that you can see where you're going. The purpose of insight is for you to know where you're going, for know what's to come for you. And so what's happening is that when one is single, the hermit card talks about inner wisdom. It talks about walking the journey solo. With solo, you solo,
Yeah.
walking the journey solitude with in solitude. Johnny, you can't steal everybody reading, Johnny. Johnny said, "Whoa, that's me also." You can't steal everybody reading. But listen, so being single allows you to get some insight and foresight. And that's what I do as an oracle. My job is to help you to get the better faster. And so, Luke, for you, it's that 2 of Cups. It's that divine partnership. It's that bringing it together. It's that somebody holding you up and undergirding you. It's that finally, finally, that feeling of being kept. This is, wow, that's a word for you. Being kept. Somebody wants to keep you, not keep you down and hold you down, but keep you close, keep you near, keep you dear. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
what this is all about, and this is such a powerful, powerful place to be. Now, what it does say is this individual might be a lawyer. This
Mm.
individual might be an attorney, might have some attorney connections. I don't know if this is an attorney friend or friends that's an attorney. I'm seeing somebody who might be in the legal field, attorney, or somebody who might be in a governmental position. But it's somebody also who travels a lot and does not have any problem stepping out, stepping. Where we going?
Yeah.
I gotta buy some new shoes because I gotta be able to walk, right? Hiking, trekking, whatever, whatever. So all I say is that if somebody says, "Oh yeah, I work in the legal field. I'm a lawyer. I'm a legal assistant. I'm a something like that," that's talk to them. Nice to
Okay.
meet you. Go listen. If they having a legal convention, you go and you shake hands with every lawyer you can. Okay, it's gonna be wonderful. Oh, where's our inbox you? This is why. Okay, Johnny, absolutely. Listen, Luke, you're not gonna be singing along. Mark my words.
I I received that. And when the Oracle speaks, y'all, it happens. I'm just saying, like, so get ready. I'll be posting pictures soon. You know me, I'm very public, when I'm ready. I'm okay with y'all watching my life. And so yeah, thank you so much for that reading, Q. And I think it's wonderful. Yes, when you come to Thailand, your readings with Q in real life are included. Zenden is included, magic class. We're going to be using the power of energy to attract your desires, the manifestations workshop, the yoga. So I'm very, very excited. If y'all want to just even peruse the pics, do click on that link. And once again, I have some availability. I'm traveling tomorrow. I'm visiting my mom's side of the family, so I'm busy tomorrow. However, Monday, Friday, and later this year, let's chat. Let's talk, y'all, because I would love to join you. I would love you to join us and connect. And like I said, spots are going fast, so we would love to have you.
Yes, and if we both need to be on a call to help you figure out some things, because life be life in some time, right? If you need some insight on the call with Luke, and you need me on, just let me know. Let Luke know when you book the session, or let Luke know when you guys talk that, hey, is there any way that you can get on the call? I'm totally available to do that. And I live in Malaysia, and so they do Christmas. They do Christmas different here, right? Christmas is big here. They do Christmas different here, and so I will be doing something for Christmas, but it ain't gonna be where I'm not available to talk to you. Okay, so I'm definitely available if you need to talk or if we need to figure out some things. But ultimately, guys, I'm super excited about this. We're at 1 minute. We're at 1 minute. Message me, inbox me if you want to get a personal reading, one-on-one reading, because I think it's really time, especially as we end out 2024. We go into 2025. I'm going to be doing 2025 future forecasts for the entire year from January to December. I'm going to be doing the whole year of 2025 future forecast. So if you want a 2025 reading, let me know. And go ahead and Luke, you have the link somewhere around this video, right? The link
Yeah,
to book a consultation.
the link is in the description. So just go to the original description of this video. If you're on Instagram, the link is in my bio on IG. So lukelintott.com is where you're gonna find all those links. That's my name. So if you're anywhere else like YouTube or something in the future. Now, I just wanted to invite you to take some action, take a new action. This is just coming to me through spirit, whether it is booking that call, it is making that phone call, it's making doing a reading with Q and any of Q's people too. Like I do one-on-one wellness prescription calls too. If you wanted to explore the world of lifestyle, of wellness and retreats and yoga and all that great stuff. I can tell you, like I said, I work with clients 20s to 80s. The only regrets I get are people wishing they had done this sooner. So I
Mm,
think that this is your sign. I was just telling one of my friends the other day that the sooner you start doing this, the bigger the impact it has in terms of your body, in terms of your life, in terms of your spirit. And that's why we're doing that
mm.
mind, body, spirit 333 sale, $333 off the Thailand retreat until the end of 2024. And then it ends. So we want y'all to take advantage of it. This is your sign to just do it. Just do it. I'm here for you, committed to your
Yes.
success. Thank you all so much. And have a
Awesome. Love you
great
guys.
day. Love y'all. I'm gonna stop going live now. Thank you so much. Comment below. What are you manifesting in 2025? Love y'all. Thank you so much.
Peace.
Bye bye.